Well,
what have you learned from the library of Eshorbanipal?
Well, the Library of Eshorbanipal is a monument of great significance in the history of the world, because it tried to be complete and because we can read what's left. So it's like a magical email from Assyria. Open this carefully. This is all. This is what we have. So it's quite extraordinary. But the fact is, there were tablets and writing and scholarship and investigations long before and long after. So if you read cuneiform, you specialize in this kind of research, then Nineveh is like a very bright light in a long story. And the long story is the thing which I think gives us more understanding than just that library, because it's my conviction, having worked with this material since I was a teenager, that the people who lived in Syria and Babylonia, who used this writing system and lived their lives, were very, very similar to modern people. They weren't different from us. That's to say, their behavior, their motives, their psychology, their capacity to tell the truth and to tell lies and to be faithful and to be adulterers and to be savage and to be gentle, all the things that human beings can do in one person. So it was the same with them. And they are, so to speak, brothers across the period of time. They're not something that you look at with a telescope and you can't really understand because it's so long ago and they're so different. I don't think they are. So they look different. Their clothes are different. They believe in different gods. They eat different things, or they eat different things. Of course. But my idea is, if you're sitting on a coach going to work in Sydney with lots of people who live in Sydney, and all of a sudden a couple of Babylonians come on and sit in front of the seat in front of you, and they're wearing your kind of clothes, you wouldn't notice anything.
That's right.
You wouldn't notice. And people often think that the further back you go in time, the less evolved humanity is. That may be true, but it doesn't apply in the 5,000 years for which we have writing, because that's nothing in the history of the universe, 5,000 years. It's just nothing. So this is important, that these kids, that these people are like us, in my opinion. I think many people who are archaeologists and historians who study antiquity have the idea that the people in the past and the